Hello everybody, hello from Londonist again. We're again in Hyde Park and today we're going to talk about a very important stuff, which is 6 things to remember when you can't do what you need to do. Hello everybody, hello from Londonist again. We're again in Hyde Park, there is amazing weather, and today we're going to talk about a very important stuff, which is very important for all of our motivations when we want to do something but we can't do something. So what should we remember while that's happening? So today I'm going to tell you about 6 things to remember when you can't do what you need to do. So you know that you never try, you will never actually know what you're capable of. And sometimes your brain stops you from what you're actually very easily capable of, and just by thinking that you cannot do it, your brain doesn't allow you to do it. So there are certain key points at those difficulties throughout our lives when we can change the game with our mindset. You know that the only thing we can control is our mindset, and with controlling our mindset, actually we can control our own reality. Human body, human brain, and human spirit is capable of a lot more than that we already know, and we will always discover the facts about it. In this discovery, one of the best ways is experimenting it on our own. And this kind of experiments happen when you decide to do something that you have never done before. So you experience doing something that you could never imagine yourself doing or have witnessed yourself actually doing it. Human beings are capable of a lot. From the ancient times to 2020, and now we haven't experienced a lot about our bodies, we may assume that we're weaker than we actually are. And especially in these days, we should see what we're capable of by putting us challenges, by putting some challenges in front of ourselves. And on our way to achieving those challenges, there are some key points which our mind gets stuck in a thought that would totally bring us down. And also there are some key thoughts against those thoughts that will change our game forever. So I'll tell you about the 6 very important things that you have to remember when you feel like you can't do it anymore, because I know you can. Just remember this. First, persistence is often key. We might be deceived by our own search for the result to happen at 1 minute. And we might bring ourselves down by seeing the result not happening just as fast as we want it to happen. There's an amazing saying that practice makes perfect, and equal to this, persistence is the key. On your way to success, you might not always be going up or in the same direction that you want to go to. There are going to be days that you're going down, and there are going to be other days that you're going to another direction. But no matter how slow, as long as you keep on going, and as long as you know that persistence will bring you wherever that is you want to go, but not to give in these bumpy roads, you gotta keep in mind that persistence is gonna get you there. And even if you feel like you're not going anywhere, or you're going down, or you're not going to the direction that you want to, just don't give up on the road that you once headed. Acknowledging a challenge leads to its correction. So there might be times that there is a challenge, but it's not that much in your face that you can actually ignore it or run away from it and pretend that it doesn't exist until it comes to your face. So before waiting to be shook by a challenge, we have to acknowledge the challenge while it's there. In my personal journey, I have made the mistake of ignoring that there is a challenge or trying to pretend that it's not even a challenge. But by not acknowledging it, I only wasted time, because I was thinking if I accepted that challenge really did exist, then I would maybe fear that I wouldn't be strong enough to face it all alone. But one of the most important things you should know on your way to success is that there are going to be challenges, and you will, no matter what, try to face them. And that's the fun in the journey. And it doesn't matter if you'll win or lose, because the most important thing here is to try. And to try it, first you got to acknowledge what's given to you. So don't run away from challenges, don't try to ignore the difficulties, just take them as they are, know the details about them, be ready for confrontation, so it will give you so much time to correct that challenge. Get comfortable with discomfort. So if you want a change to happen in your life, First, you gotta make a change to happen in your life. And any kind of change gives you discomfort at the beginning because the new is out of your comfort zone. Knowing that whatever it is, if it's new, it's gonna be out of your comfort zone and it's gonna bring new discomfort to you that you haven't faced before. So you got to keep yourself excited with the discomfort and you got to keep your curiosity against the discomfort. So it's going to give you new perceptions and new solutions about new problems. Positivity and gratitude goes a long way. So when we focus on one goal, sometimes we forget everything that we have left behind or we still have. If we're not going to recognize what happened, what's the meaning of the past? And if we're not going to use the benefit of what we have right now, what's the meaning of us having it? Don't let your brain get captivated only with one thought and focus on one thing and forget about everything else that's in your life. Because you also got to remember that you have so many things you have to be grateful for and you have achieved so many things before. Constantly remembering, recognizing, acknowledging about what you should be grateful for that is in your past or in your life right now is going to bring you where you're going faster. As they say, a grateful heart is a magnet. It's a magnet for miracles because universe responds to your energy. If you feel blessed, more of the blessings are likely to come to you. That's the maths. Remember where you came from. This is so important because that is the actual root strength that is going to be given to you throughout your life journey. Where you come from is actually about your roots. Where you started to grow first shows a lot about yourself. No matter good or bad, it's the first place you'll learn to feel the belonging. And it's the best era of your life that you can actually observe what you can be when you feel like you belong somewhere. So if you never forget where you come from, you will always know what you're actually capable of, and you will also be much more aware of your weaknesses. Breaking things into manageable steps works wonders. Sometimes one of the biggest mistakes that we make is to focus on our goal as a whole. So if we try to do everything at once, of course we're likely to fail. We often forget about what we should face on the road and we focus on the long-term goal that we have. And the problem is, to reach that goal, we try to do everything at once and we don't divide. So we should divide and conquer. After putting your long-term goal there, just divide it and put short-term goals to yourself and achieve it step by step. And try to not think of the long-term goal that much when you're focused on your short-term goal. Also, being able to achieve your short-term goal is going to give you so much motivation and belief to go to your long-term one as well. I hope this one works for you because when I do these, but actually practically do and feel these and do affirmations with myself, it really works and it really changes my life. I'll see you in the next video of Londonist. Have a great week.